Hello everyone, it's your boy Proph Rye here, man. And I'm just here literally to just shed some light on literally when people say no snitching. Now I understand we all grew up in the ends, or a lot of us, we all grew up around the rules of saying no snitching, right? But when I look around and I check, more time is the hardest people are the ones out there that say they're firing the guns and they're doing the knife crimes or whatever they choose to do, are the ones that are snitching behind closed doors. They are the ones that are cutting deals with the feds. You get me? So I realised something now. We're living life backwards, where the no snitching rule is very dark. And the snitching rule is the right way of living, to be honest. If life was like that, and everyone wasn't being childish and being stupid about no snitching rule, there will be a lot of people right now that shouldn't have died. And a lot of people that have gone through things, families have gone through suffering because of situations that happen to a lot of innocent people. Now, throughout the years, I've seen bare things happen. And I've seen, man, they're not snitching, they're not doing this. I've seen man gone jail for the next man because he said, rah, he's not doing the snitching thing. Bearing in mind, you have nothing to do with it, you know. And the next man's on road. He's all friends with the enemies now. He's all, how can I say it? It's mad. He's all snitching. Don't be fooled, people. If you know your life is in danger, don't be scared to go and file a police report. I'm telling you, it's better that way. You shape your life up or whatever, and you live. Tomorrow you live again. Tomorrow you wake up again. That's less pressure. It's less pressure on your head. Because I'm telling you, fam, right now people ain't ramping to take people's life out here. You know, a lot of people are dark. You get me? Manipulating people. If you get me, no snitching and this and that. Listen, let me tell you something. One thing about me, you know, that I've learned from a long time ago, you know. Be yourself. Don't go and take part in something that's going to end up leading you to snitch down the line or to put yourself in certain predicaments down the line. But know to snitch for your own good. Simple as that. You get me? There's nothing wrong with that. You get me? But if you do it, you do the crime, like they say, you do the crime, you should be able to do the time. You get caught for it, there's no point snitching, is there? But a lot of people out there, you'll be surprised that once they get caught for something, they don't mind bringing down everyone with them. Because they're looking for company. You have to remember, you know, fam, a lot of people group up and chill together because they fear of rolling by themselves. They can't maneuver by themselves. They feel safe when they have a bag of man behind them. Or they feel like they got a bag of man program to bang out for them and do whatever for them. You get me? And see when they get caught up in bare madness now, you better believe them when they're snitch, bring down everything. Come out and start a new life somewhere else. You get me? You get me? But don't be scared to snitch to save your life. Because at the end of the day, when you really check it out, you can't depend on no one to back you. You get me? More times you check it out. When you stay righteous, you realise it's only God you have out here and Christ you, boy. You get me? Life is mad right now. I've seen it with my own eyes. Bare situations, man gone jail. I've seen people died because they say they're not snitching and they're not doing this and that. They ain't got nothing to do with the war. They ain't got nothing to do with anything. What's going on? You get me? I'm not saying that snitching is a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, innit? But if people were snitching, the world would be a better place. And I'm just being honest, innit? If people actually love people and people want a lot of stuff to stop, like knife crime, gun crime and stuff like that, you should be snitching, bro. You get me? A lot of these people, parents know about activities and certain things going on. They should be snitching. You get me? People that actually want stuff to end, want situations to end, you get me? They should be snitching. You see, the other day, Every time black people get murdered, you see them doing little marching and that. Then I stay in my yard, you know, I'll just kick back and chill. I ain't got nothing to do with it, bro. Because you see everyone marching and walking and saying, oh yeah, peace. We want peace. We want peace. They all know who did it. Why don't all of them march down and go and find that person that did it and mash him up and set example? Every time somebody do something or try to murder someone, and everyone knows who did it, march down and catch that person, mash him up or turn him in. You get me? But I notice it with like people just want to chat. People just want to show up for a statistic. But people ain't really doing nothing. You get me? You tell me one man's been lick up, one man's been hit up. Everyone knows about it. Everyone knows about the war, what's going on, even if it's an area war or whatever. And you're telling me not one person's going to open their mouth and say nothing. Let me tell you something. I'm a big man now, you know. I'm not a youth man no more. You get me? I'm coming up to 30 in the next 2 or 3 months. I don't have time to be out here playing kids game. I'll be playing kids game or entertaining people and saying, oh, no, snitching, this and that. You see me right now? 0 friends. I don't put myself in predicaments to rely on people to have to snitch in the end. And see me, let me tell you something. I'm the type of man, you know. If I get myself into something, I ain't snitching. But if I see like people are on my case, on my life all the time, and I know, you get me, certain things, you get me, because when you start looking at life different, you realise that it's a life and death situation, you know. Enemies come out of anywhere. You don't have to do nobody nothing. Enemies are many. People are preying on people's life. There's no tomorrow. Talk to someone. You get me? There's nothing wrong with talking to someone, man. There's a helpline. There's a helpline they have there you can call anonymously. You get me? At least that will cut down some of the crime on the street. You don't see the way the road is running right now. Nothing but crime on the street. Bare unsolved murders. I'm not saying people should get involved, you know, but I know the loved ones and the gangbangers that are, like, people get murdered and people are not going to snitch. But at the same time, people don't want to bang out. I've seen it in my own eyes. So many people have passed away. Nobody ride out. The ones that do, that's on them, innit? Nobody ride out. Family don't ride out. Friends don't ride out. Everybody go to that funeral, drink soup, eat fish and bread, eat curry goat and rice and peas, and everyone have a laugh and dance. In the night, everybody go home. And when everyone go home, down to the alcohol, they're forgetting that someone's died. They're having shaggies and that. You get me? And calling it a night. Alcohol kicking, food kicking. Rum, papa, pum, pum in the bedroom, and it's done. The next day, everyone forget about that person. So, if you know your life is in danger out here, people, because there's a lot of people out there that's going through things, you know. I've been through things myself, still going through things now. Going through things that they can't really speak to just anybody about it. And you have some serious people out there that think they're bullies, you know. Because I grew up with the same situation. People think that they're bullies and think they can bully you. But people need to stand up for themselves, man. Go and put in that report. Call that helpline before it's too late. Because if you notice, when things is too late, it's when people want to step up and do things. But no one's going to ever talk about what happened and who did this and who did that. The real thing is rigged. It's fake. Everything is backwards. The people that are saying no snitching are the ones that are snitching. Do you get what I'm saying? So analyze the situation, people. I keep telling people to come off the roads. There's nothing on the roads. One bag of man chilling together on the block, chatting shit about beating gal or who's got this amount of gal, smoking weed, linking up, wasting time, running jokes all the time. By the time you know it, man's all gone 30 and gone. People are doing stuff, fair enough. Congratulations. But everyone should be busy and doing other things. You get me? But this is more likely for the younger generation coming up, man, because I see it all the time, man. A lot of innocent people get hit up. A lot of people get taken out by, you know, different type of orders that were set or wrong place, wrong time, you know, in a different area. And yeah, man, it's not really right, man. If people speak up more, this will definitely cut down the crime in the neighborhood and stuff like this. You get me? It will help the police them do their job properly. People say they want to cut down knife crime and gun crime, but even the grandmas are not even opening their bloody mouth. You get me? So it don't make sense in the long run, man. You have to protect yourself, people. Look out for yourself and protect yourself. It's a boy Proph Rye, man. Don't be scared to speak up, people, if you're in danger. Straight up.